Alright, good morning to everyone out there. I'm Justin Tomlin from Statesville, North Carolina, trying to get through this video pretty quick. A lot of information to get out to you. Sorry I haven't been back in 12 days or so. My dog died just 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really felt like looking at the weather. So now I'm back at it though. I should be updating once or twice a day throughout the rest of the winter. Very active winter still ahead. February, I'm just going to go ahead and throw these thoughts out there. First off, I'm Justin Tomlin from Statesville, North Carolina. I think I've already said this, but I've cut the video 2 times, but the first 2 times it was too long, so I'm trying to rush through this. January, 21st, 2010, and it's 8:58, something like that, a.m. But February looks to be cooler than normal. PNA is going positive, NAO is going neutral. You want to see the NAO negative, but PNA positive, we haven't seen that all winter, and that symbolizes cold, or signals cold air in the eastern part of the country. So, it's kind of a switch off, a trade-off. Alright, and the NAO probably will go back negative eventually, hopefully. But anyways, for the next week's system, models are finally agreeing, even the GFS has come in line. 3 trends: slower trend, stronger trend, and westward trend. That's the things I've been noting in the modeling. Westward trend is good for us sometimes. Maybe not in this scenario. Pray for it to go a little bit further east. That would be the best thing. Not too far east though. But stronger trend. My goodness, these models have went stronger. Okay? Considerably stronger. And a slower trend, probably Tuesday night to Wednesday night time frame. And that's what it would be. Not, and it would be throughout that time period, not just a portion of that time period. And that's the thing that it could fall in. Take up a time period that long, and it's going to be one big system. Alright? Could relieve some of the drought if this QPF played out. Now, I always make my forecast as of now, duh, because I can't see the future. But 1 to 2 inches of QPF, quantitative precipitation forecast. I think I'm right on saying that. It's got to do with the amount of precip that's going to fall. I know that much. It's too early to look at that exactly, but just a general gist that it could play out 1 to 2 inches. And if you got off snow, that'd be 10 to 20 inches on a 10 to 1 scale. Somewhere's going to get a lot of heavy wet snow. Alright? A lot of it. And if this played out. Heavy wet snow. Wet snow sticks to stuff. Sticks to power lines. Sticks to trees. Brings down power lines. Bring down branches. Power outages happen. Alright? It's not this dry, fluffy snow. And like we had with the 1 inch. Now, on Christmas, it was kind of wet. It was pretty wet on that storm. But there's going to be a cutoff. Somewhere up the road gets a lot of snow. Somewhere down the road gets a lot of rain. Alright? This is the part where I'm not exactly 100% sure. I read this off of National Weather Service in Raleigh, because I always read discussions. But what you're going to... Okay, you've got your typical parent high, ushering in cold air damming. I understand that. I know how that works and the different levels, different thicknesses of the cold air and all that. I know how to go through all that. But they threw in a term which I think, I did a little research and I think I understand. Hybrid cold air damming. Y'all have to help me on this. I think that's where you've got your cold air damming, but you've also got evaporative cooling that falls into the dry, stable air of the cold air damming, and it cools the column even more so. And I think I'm right in my thinking, because both sources that I looked at kind of had that idea, but they didn't really just say exactly what I told you. But help me out if you know. Alright? And they also said that initial cold air would still be an issue to deal with. Yeah, from the parent high. It's going to be an issue to deal with. So even for a while, it's going to be snow, I think. And then the storm would eventually generate its own cold air, like the Christmas Day storm, 2010, and 1993 storm. My thinking as of now, mountains and foothills. Northern foothills. Mainly snow, possibly switching over to rain for a brief period. North and west of I-85 up to the northern foothills, including Iredell County. I think that we would see snow to rain to snow. Alright? And even with rain being in there, you're still going to get somewhat of a good snowfall if these QPS played out. Alright? We'll see. Ice does not look to be as big of a concern. South and east of I-85, y'all look to be snow, rain, snow as well, but a longer period of rain is my thinking. So, a lot to go through in the next 5 or 6 days to get through this storm, and then the pattern doesn't really stop after that. We got another one coming in on the GFS or whatever. February, I can't even remember what it was, February 2nd maybe? But anyways, lots of cold air still to deal with as we go through the rest of the winter. Don't really see a blowtorch warmth coming up. We've had, I mean, if I look, I think we've seen, if I think back in my memory, I think we've seen maybe 8 days above average this whole winter. And I might be wrong in saying that. 8 or 9 days of this whole winter, or since December 1st, this whole winter, above average daytime highs. That's amazing. So, anyways, we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Thank you for viewing, as always. Have a great day, and God bless you.